Alright, so we're back to our Keynote 101 tutorial. And we left where we actually used different coloring on the different parts of the title. We rotated the title a bit, and now let's make it a bit bigger. We'll move back to the style, to the text panel, and now let's increase our font size. We will use Helvetica font. We will increase it a bit and maybe decrease the subtitle a bit. All right, so that looks quite interesting. Now let's try to play with animations. Before we play with animation, let's add up an image. I'm not sure which one, but let's move to Pixabay and let's just open Chrome. Pixabay is a fantastic image bank. It is free. Just all right. Now, what comes in mind when we think of Keynote? Creativity, maybe. Let's find. Yep, that looks interesting. That one also looks interesting, and it also have a black background. So let's try it. Let's download it. All right. And let's move back to our Keynote slide. Now, to add images, you head over to the Media tool, choose. There you can choose different images that reside on your computer storage. That's the image we just downloaded. All right, that looks interesting. Now let's send. If we want to play with the ordering of different components of your slide, just right click on your mouse and there you can send the object back or bring it to front. Let's send it back and let's take our title and subtitle to the bottom of the presentation. Now it looks good. You know what? Let's try to play with animations to see how that looks. So we'll start with the subtitle. As I see it, it should be flowing through the screen, but in a very dynamic manner. So let's choose the title itself. Now, the animate panel is at your properties panel. You just have to click on animate. And there you have different options, either built-in animation or built-out animation. Let's choose a built-in animation and clicking on the add an effect, you will have a list of animations. If you click on the preview, you will see the animation in action, but you need to press on the animation itself to make it happen. So let's start with the Keynote 101. Let's look for different animations. All right, that's an interesting one. That's also an interesting one. No, that one is not interesting. Move in, no. Let's see what's this one? Confetti, no. Comet, no. Bouncy, interesting. No, I think I will stay with Anvil, which is very, very, very strong animation to make an appearance. So we'll stay with the Anvil animation. And for the crash course for beginner, we'll add up the, let's see, what's the appear? No. Let's use, what's this, shimmer? No, not this one. Not this one. Drop maybe. All right, let's Let's use the drop animation. And for the main image, let's find an interesting animation. This one can be nice, the drop one, but let's make it a bit longer. You can control the duration of each animation. Now, you have different objects, they have different animations. You need to sort the order of the animation. So the first thing that we will see once opening the presentation or watching the online tutorial is actually the title itself. So the title needs to be at order number 1, and it is. The second thing is the subtitle. So that should be in the second place, and on the third place is the main image. So let's play it and see how that looks. Keynote 101 crash course for beginners. That looks very nice, but it still needs some touch-ups, and that is something that we will do on the next lesson.